No, that's forbidden. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Da-da-da-da. So this is Otter Jesus play the game! Who called me? Huh. Somebody called me on my phone. But I didn't know who it was. That's forbidden. Healthy, 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 healthy. Hello, David. That's it. I'm sleeping and I don't know why. Let's see. Okay.
Rollers to the Brotherhood, and to here.
I already played the first two Enter the Dominatrix missions without streaming it. I probably should have streamed it, but I wasn't thinking when I did it. What happened? Oh.
So you've rescued your friends. What comes next?
But none of it makes sense anyway.
Filler missions.
I think there must have been like 4 escort missions in a row.
Ew.
It was so bad.
That's
Take
bad.
Pierce to Terminal A. Protect Kinsey while she does Nebulous Task X. Guard Shandi while she drives to the widget factory.
That was the worst.
That widget factory mission was fucking painful to sit through.
Worse than that Nightblade reboot.
So anyway, we jumped through an arbitrary number of hoops trying to track down this dominatrix, and lo and behold, we find her.
In a sex club. How shocking.
That was our idea.
Sex. Sex club. That's forbidden love. Do.
Why do I have to wear this again?
To blend in?
Well, why are you wearing regular clothes?
Please. They know me here.
So how do we get to the dominatrix?
Her champion, Dom, is at his throne. Talk to him.
The dominatrix's champion is named Dom?
Yeah. You make that sound weird.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm the one making this weird.
Take that. Take that big dildo. What? Why is he just dancing? Stop it. Oops. Oh, he's safe. What is... That's a furry! Get out of here! This is some sort of forbidden love crap right here. Get out of here! Okay, right there. Let's see. Yeah! That's just so much forbiddenness right there. Oh, there's a woman. Hey, that's forbidden! She just went flying. Hey, that's forbidden too! You're forbidden! Last Christmas.
Oh God, he's in a dick chair. Hey there.
Oh, it's like Game of Thrones.
Moment of your time.
The Dom recognizes the smartly dressed newcomer.
Oh. Huh. Hi. Yeah. So I need to see the dominatrix. Any idea where I can find her?
If you wish to see the dominatrix, you must prove your worth. Tend to my animals.
Your animals?
The Dom's plushly adorned submissives. Put them back in their cages.
Ew. That's creepy.
Fine. Yeah. Time to wrangle some furries.
Furries! Where are they? Where are they just doing Tai Chi? What the fuck? So let's find out some furries. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, so I'm just supposed to hit him around a little bit and they'll go back. This is so weird. Go! Get back there. Come on. That's a good boy. No! You trying to escape? Stop it! Get back here! What? How am I supposed to control them? This is weird. No, get back there. How am I? Oh, I can mind control them. Okay.
Over here, Fuzzy Princess.
Oh, I could just pick them up. Yeah, you have powers.
Powers beyond your belief.
Hey, did he get out?
Over here, Fuzzy
He did get out. Oh wait, maybe their cages are somewhere else. Oh yeah, that's where their cages are. Oops.
Here you go.
Oh, I just feel more silly. Oops. Get back here. Get back here.
Coming again.
Oops. Oh, I gotta let it recharge. Last Christmas I gave you a fart and it smelled like Taco Bell. Oops. Oh, got him in there.
Here, boy.
I'm here.
Come here.
What? Where did he? He just transported. That's us forbidden. It's. Oh, what did I just grab? I grabbed a dildo. It's not making his ass look nice. Oh. Oh well. Where is the furry? Come here, furry dog. Oh, that's not furry. That's a shaved. Get over here.
Get me.
Come here.
I'm gonna get you.
Damn it. Unless they ask for it.
Back in your kennel now. Go. You go.
Have I mentioned how glad I am not in this mission?
Oops.
Where you going, huh?
Why does the dominatrix look like Loki? No, I thought I'd say that a lot. I don't know why I thought I would though.
All right, I caged your pets. Where's the dominatrix?
Not yet. You must now prove your willingness to please.
Fuck me.
That's
Ew.
up to the client. You'll find him on the second floor. Make sure he is pleased.
This is terrible.
Just a
This is not good for baby others. Huh?
Must be it. Somebody order a sex slave. Hello? Yo, open the door.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting ready for you, baby.
Ew.
Demos?
Oh, shit. I didn't know you were here.
I
Oh,
didn't
my.
know. Oh, God. Oh, shit, I can't do this.
But if you haven't gone pro, then
Oh,
why
my.
are you here?
I
It's
need to speak with the dominatrix.
it's loping.
Dom told me I had to, no way. I mean,
Ew.
offense.
What just happened?
It'd be like fucking my cousin. Look, I say you did a good job. Just don't tell anybody. only paying for air.
Oh my god! I wondered why Zemos and the boss couldn't look each other in the eye after this.
This is terrifying. She's Loki, literally. Like female Loki, which is something that happened in the comics.
Okay, I'm done. Client has been freed.
Back so soon. I hope you got your money's worth, Zemos.
Oh yeah, I really like the way they use it, Pinky.
Ew.
The dominatrix only meets with champions. A chariot race is starting soon, and it's attracted the best racers in the world. Take out your competition and come talk to me.
You mean take out, like kill, right? Okay, that's just making sure.
Oh no.
I'm a little vinyl pony. I'm a little vinyl pony. I'm a vinyl pony. I'm gonna get my riding crop.
Stop. Stop picking it up. What's that? Stomp. Ooh. Whee! Okay, find the other one. Oops.
It puts the lotion on its skin. Or
Oh
else
my.
it gets the hose again. Ooh, you have lovely skin.
Ew. Oh my. That's not for baby otters to see.
You are a champion. A winner. You are the best.
Oops. I forgot how to use the powers, the stomp power. Ooh, I'll just use this. That's your house of sin! Oh, and now my butt's on fire! That was dangerous. Oops. Success! I'm back!
I think this needs new batteries.
Huh? That's uh-oh. Oops. Oh my. That's disgusting! No, she doesn't look anything like Maleficent.
What am I doing here? I feel so alone.
Oh my.
I probably deserve this.
Am I out of ammo? I am out of ammo. Time for a good beatdown. Excuse me. Oops. I'm moving too fast. I'm like Sonic. Oops. Where's that other one? Up there. Up there in the face, in the face, in the face. Oh my. Oops. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Feeling frisky, huh?
Wait, I'm gonna do a fetish thing. I'm gonna make her fart to death. Oh my. Oops. But that's for thing. Oh, I thought that was a person. Doodle doo 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 doo. I'm just gonna retweet your tweet that you quote tweet you did. This is not for baby otters. This is a forbidden love. Do you like the glowing dildo? Because I chose it because I didn't realize it glowed, and then I'm like, this is amazing. I love this choice. It's a lightsaber. Yeah, this game is really immature. They have very immature humor.
Competition has been eliminated. Where's this race happening?
Oh, you fool!
Uh-oh.
Those amateurs never stood a chance. You want to win the race? You'll need to defeat the Dom.
Oh my.
You fucking used me.
You are a submissive. You are made to be used. Come, my submissives. Tend to your dong.
I'm gonna beat all your ass. In a bad way. A way you will not.
Oh, that's how you use a stupid move. Oh, Bobo. Woohoo! It's like a nightmare, but sexy. Blast. Of course. Oops. Ew! He farted and then a bunch of blood shot everywhere.
Took care of your toys, Dom.
Before I am through,
Oh,
you'll
my.
be begging for your life.
Hey, you stop referring to yourself in the third person.
Your insubordination will not go unpunished.
Ah, you villains in your double negative.
Oops.
No one dominates me.
Let's dominate your asshole. With bullets. Ouch! Domination, baby.
Submit.
No. Time for a beatdown.
No one
Oops.
dominates. You may have defeated me, but you still have to win the race if you want to see the dominatrix.
Demos, to me!
Man, this is bullshit.
We ride.
Where? Oh. What? Okay. Oh. Submit your anus to the dom. Ew, pony play!
And the racers are off.
Wow, I never thought I'd be called upon to commentate a pony car race.
Me neither, Bobby. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is against my contract.
We have an exciting race ahead of us.
You might almost say it's going to be titillating, Bobby.
Ew, no, you couldn't
Welcome
almost
to
say
the
that.
31st Annual Pony Cart Invitational.
Brought to you today by Leather and Lace.
And speaking of leather and lace, they provided the head of the Saints and his pony with their outfits today.
What fine apparel that is, Zach.
I have to say, though, I wish I had the figure to pull something like that off.
Are those dildo
I hear you,
balloons?
Zach, but as good as it may look, I can't imagine that's very comfortable.
Oh, indeed. I hate to think how bad that must chafe after a long day at the track.
Yeah, myself, I prefer the soothing touch of a poly cotton blend.
I was reading a review for, I think the third game, Saints Row game. And this one reviewer is like, I was really disappointed that, I was really disappointed that there was no black female voice option in character creation. I thought that was really odd. We gotta focus, we gotta kill these furries!
You're never gonna win!
Chalk it up, another racer eliminated.
When I talk, does the game volume lower a little bit? Or does it just sound like mumble mumble everywhere? Like you can't hear anything.
Look at that old nag.
A tragic end for Rusty.
The mischievous skimp is here, always a fan favorite.
Oh my! Down goes slippery nipple.
Look at all these racers, Zach.
Well, it was supposedly a black woman reviewing the game, and they were complaining. They're like, there was female Latino voice, but no black voice. It's like, what does the female black voice sound like? Like, Tyler Perry?
And we have a winner. A great showing by the head of the Saints and his pony Zemo.
Yes, indeed. And that horse has definitely earned an extra carrot today.
This is literally oppression of black people. Making them drive you around on their little beats. What? Bonus points for being sexy! Oh my. Dude, spank me. Oh my. That's forbidden. Let's see. Papa's top. Ooh, that sounds disgusting. Where am I supposed to go? I'm not really sure how to do that. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. Okay, did the volume lower? Because I have this little controller thing. I'll just wait until you tell me. Stupid delay! This is time delay, and he should say that everyone is super nice. Okay, here we go.
So, you rescued Zemos. What's next?
The Dominatrix orders Paul to terrorize the city, and we need to figure out a way to stop it.
It was our darkest hour, and despair was filling the Saints. But Donnie came forward with a plan to save us all.
Let's not oversell it. He had us build a spaceship.
As a team, Kinsey. As a team.
I tried lowering the volume and going up the volume, but I'm not sure if it's just the earphones or for me or for you guys too. Well, I mean, you just you dash it. You're the only one watching. But it's all worth it.
I
Ew.
didn't think getting a giant monster to eat us was going to be so difficult.
What
I warned you Paul was dangerous.
When I
With
heard
this
giant
DLC, they
Saints
must have been
flow
just like,
can,
let's
I
just
really
do whatever we
didn't expect
want.
it to be that tough.
At least the ship held up. Where are we heading?
Oh, damn it! I looked down for 1 second.
Jesus. I didn't think getting a giant monster to eat us was going to be so difficult.
I warned you Paul was dangerous.
When I heard giant Saints flow can, I really didn't expect it to be that tough.
At least the ship held up.
That's
Where are we headed anyway?
To Paul's brain. That's where our weapons will do the most damage.
Hold on.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll keep that in mind because I wasn't really sure. There's a little thing to
from divulging
lower the
secret
volume
ingredients
with.
of Saints Flow.
Let's focus on stopping Paul from destroying everything we built up to fight the Dominatrix people. Wow, nice view.
I always wonder what my food saw.
What am I shooting? No.
Some people say I'm weird.
Are those antibodies? Yeah. Oh no. Fuck you, baby. I kind of want to get a Lego game and stream
Did
it.
never say what those things floating inside Paul were? I don't remember that coming
Maybe
up.
like a Star Wars Lego game so I could
Stuff like
complain about
ginseng,
Star Wars.
guarana, taurine, all those types of ingredients you find in a regular energy drink.
And what about those big polyp-looking things?
Oh, those those are just stuff.
Wait a minute. Didn't I see those before in a medical dissection video of a frog?
Oh, look, we're almost to Paul's brain.
Uh-oh.
This is it. If we release our payload here, it should cause a chain reaction that'll destroy Paul.
I hope this works.
Uh-oh. Deploy cargo. How do I do that? Oh, okay. I'll do it.
Kinsey, nothing's happening.
The cargo holds packed too tight. Try shaking the ship from side to side until they come loose.
What'd you do? Just stuff everything in there, Pierce?
You try getting all those things to stack nicely.
Fizzlestones and Vitios away!
This is so bizarre.
We have to get out of here before the whole place blows.
Oh, shit.
Exactly do we do that?
That's a Millennium Falcon.
Oh, good. At least the intense escape from Paul wasn't cut.
Ah! No! Oh, fuck! This is so bad! Did you like my,
the intense escape from Paul wasn't cut.
Otter video with that new puppet? That gator puppet? I think it might actually be a dragon. My mom collected a bunch of weird stuffed animals and stuff. And puppets because I think, like, when we lived in, Pasadena, California, we were at a missionary, like a missionary, it wasn't a missionary, but it was, an apartment complex for missionaries. And there was this giveaway shelf where people could just, because there were missionaries living there and they couldn't take everything with them when they went back on the mission field, because the whole purpose of the place was for missionaries to have a place to stay for when they come back to the U.S. to visit supporters or whatever. It wasn't even all like U.S. missionaries, but they'd have a place to stay, and then they could just leave. But there was a giveaway shelf, and they just leave everything there on the giveaway shelf that they couldn't take. And there would be a lot of puppets, and not puppets necessarily, but like a lot of weird stuffed animals. And my mom would always just take them. Who is Paul? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this game. Very confusing. But I don't think it really matters. It's like being confused while watching Scary Movie 3. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. So is that the end of that? Oh, nope, there's one more. The around to be forbidden. Forbidden is foreboding.
And what you're about to see now is the grand finale.
He really does look black.
I just don't think I can adequately justify what's about to happen.
Would you say the President's assessment of the ending of Enter the Dominatrix is fair?
If anything, they undersold it.
It's bad shit.
I don't know. I think there's precedent.
Totally.
I'll put it to you this way. It was too crazy for Saints Row.
Enjoy.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be bad. That's gonna be forbidden. Time for some hot coffee.
Alright, Zemos. We defeated Zinyak, but his death enacted the dominatrix failsafe that imprisoned us in a virtual world under the thumb of a leather-clad goddess. After a long, hard battle, it's all
No, I don't want to build
this.
one.
Taking
There's
out
no
the
snow
dominatrix
anyways.
Once and for all.
Wish it would snow.
Nice summery balls.
Total ad-lib.
It hailed here one time.
Shit. This town is covered in sex.
Oh, this is the new outfit I gave him. Well, not that.
Up in our business.
This is the new outfit I gave him. I thought it looked kind of cool.
Met before.
No, but that does a pretty great
Oops.
movie. See,
I
I remember
that's
this mission.
stupid camera.
They originally didn't have me in it. Can you believe that?
You're going down.
But I was like, oh, hell no.
Just a minute, that's it. What's wrong, Mom?
Well, he has been under that blanket. He hasn't been outside. He's just laying there. His nose is all dry.
Poor boy. My puppy's a sad dog.
What's wrong with him?
I think he's just tired. Are you tired, dog? Hmm? His nose is dry?
Yeah, it was real dry.
I don't know. Poor baby. Did you try to get him to go outside?
He wouldn't even get up. I had to pick him up.
Well, just let him stay in here with me then. Okay. Yeah, the co-passenger. Can you close the door, Mom? So I can swear and you won't get upset.
Excuse me?
I'm streaming.
I don't care.
Duh. He'll be okay, Mama. Poor baby boy. Got to ruin everything.
And you know what? Just wait. You'll see it.
Oops.
I'm gonna make you swallow that ball. You take that back.
I hate trying to punch things when there's nothing there to punch.
Really into his character.
Oh, I need to get that one guy who takes all the photos of my dog. I need to tell him to create a new Twitter account for Boar, where he just posts pictures of Boar and pretends to be Boar. Alright, you can do it if you want. But you don't have as many pictures as he does, probably. I think it's a he. Maybe he's a she. It's a she! It's a she!
Super Gift is down! You showed that bitch how we do this shit uptown.
Man, this is exciting. I can't wait until... No. I'm gonna hold it in.
I'll cover you up a little bit with this pillow.
So destroying the dominatrix, that'll shut down the simulation.
That's what they tell me, yeah. I don't know, but we sure as hell ain't finishing what we started up in that sex club.
Oh, I have someplace to go.
You know you'd get with this.
Do you want to build a house for a dog? My dad's coming home from Nepal today. Well, Nepal and Sri Lanka. They were gonna fly over Syria, but then they realized how stupid that would be, and so the plane diverted and flew over somewhere else. Like, why would you even consider flying over Syria? Why was that even, like, part of the original plan? Have you not been paying attention? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? I thought there was one up there. Oh, I found an airport in the city, and went and flew a plane and then jumped out. There's really no reason to have vehicles in this. But yeah, it is kind of fun. Although, unlike in Just Cause 2, you could take one of the big airline photos. Okay, well, I could start trying to just post more and stuff for a little while. Or I could, like, I don't know. I don't want to do anything that's extra work. I could just try to post more pictures of him in the next few days. Damn it, I didn't jump high enough. I think I don't know if I'm gonna... I'll probably wait a little while to get Just Cause 3. But when I do, I'm gonna stream that where I just run around and do nothing. Like, in Just Cause 2, I never actually did any of the missions.
Thank goodness you're
Just the
here.
one thing, I would always get killed really quick. But for another, there was no point, because the game was like so much fun to just run around in for no reason.
Johnny,
Sit
where
up,
is
though.
everyone?
Donnie split off to check out the rest of the city, trying to get a handle on
Okay.
this.
Oops. Da 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 da. Time for some boom boom. Well, that's how you're supposed to do it when you read a script. I never really figured out exactly how I wanted the main characters to look. Oops. I kind of just wanted them to look sort of normal and not really like super hot or anything. And there is this one time where, like, if you're not familiar with the guild, then you're not going to get it, but this was back when I was friendly with Felicia Day, or she was friendly with me, or whatever. The apartment complex that I lived in was the one where they filmed the second season, because I offered that up for them to film at, and because like it was clear that it was the same place, that if I filmed at it, you would recognize it if you paid
You locked her
attention.
into a single body, took out her
I had a
champion,
minor
and
little
destroyed her
crossover,
genetic energy.
but because it takes place
What's
in
she got
a
left?
alternate universe, everyone looks different than what they look like in regular reality. So the crossover was the one person who kept commenting on each episode when I posted it on my blog. She, who's also a redhead, would be Codex, the character from the Guild, and she just have a brief little appearance in an episode. So yeah, that's a fun little fact. Whee! So Datchet, have you decorated for Christmas yet? The Guild is just if you have Netflix, you could actually watch it. It's a web series about a group of it's not WoW because they couldn't really use that, and they wanted to be able to create their own little things for it, but it's supposed to be basically like WoW, and they play this MMO and they have this little guild and of people who play together, and things get complicated. Then they have to meet in person and they become like real life friends, but they're all really weird. They're just shooting at me. Oh. No. Wait, I want my explosive thing. Do you want to be explosive? Anyways, it's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good, and one they're trying to do these sort of Academy Awards, but for web series, web content, and it won a good amount of awards. I think the first year they did them.
Things are getting fucking crazy, man.
Then after that, a bunch of Hollywood people started like going like, "We're gonna go hardcore into this," and then they started winning stuff. But
yeah, we're not so good at taking orders, honey.
Yeah, it's a fun little series. It has a bunch of cameos later on, like significant people like Stan Lee at one point. Nathan Fillion appears in it, I think. Can't remember. I think he does. But yeah. There's a lot of people like, oh, it's garbage, it's terrible. And I'm like, no, it's not. But I ended up, because I offered up the apartment complex that I was living at in Pasadena that my parents were actually managing. That's basically how we were able to afford living in California. We didn't get paid, but everything was paid for us. Like we didn't have to pay for what's it called? Like utilities. We didn't have to pay for utilities and stuff. And so yeah. Anyways, since they were managing it, they were kind of in charge and stuff. And I was able to let Felicia Day film.
What the hell is going on?
Scenes for the second and third seasons, and I ended up becoming a recurring extra. It appeared in the comic book briefly in the first
the
page
Zen are surrounding us. We need to do something.
An episode
We're
about
heading out, boss. Grab a gun.
What the hell
one of the
is going
characters.
on?
The Zen just came out of nowhere. It's insane.
I've warned you people
A one
for
shot
years,
about one of the characters.
but you're always, oh, Kinsey, that's
I
crazy.
technically asked Felicia to put me in it. I was
going
like, if you want to, that'd be
down,
fine.
Zinyak.
Kinsey, no offense, but you do say a lot of crazy shit.
You're going down, Zinyak.
There
What is
you
happening?
are, baby. I've been tearing this damn place apart.
Zemos, what happened?
The Dominatrix rebooted the DLC.
Oh, okay, that's
Follow
what's
the
happening.
Z. I know the way back.
Anyways. Yeah, it's a decent show. It's especially considering the first season was mostly funded
I see
out
you're
of
back.
her
Think you're gonna
pocket,
get rid of me that easily?
Impressive. But this battle isn't over yet.
and then they ended up getting Microsoft to fund the second and third seasons, I think, and then after that, they started getting YouTube to fund it and stuff, and I can't remember everything after that.
Where'd she go?
Ooh, she disappeared. I used to like decorating too, but I can't remember why I stopped wanting to. Now that we have our own home that we can like do things to, I have all these ideas like, Mom, we can do this, we can do that, and she's like, no, that's difficult. Let's just put things on the ground and on tables that we already have out. I'm like, no. Let's decorate the walls. Why did you throw that? I was trying to kill it. Oops. No, I honestly don't think it ever, like, it pretty much stayed the same general quality for, besides like production values getting better in later seasons. It stayed the same quality the whole time. So depending on what you think of the series, you'll either think that the whole thing is terrible or that it's all pretty much the same. The acting got better as the series went on because a lot of the actors besides Felicia were either not necessarily first-time actors, but actors that hadn't really done a whole lot. But some of them were pretty young. I think some of them actually hadn't actually done anything significant. And and Felicia's actually a really good writer. A lot of people say that she's not, but I honestly think she is. And like if you read the comic books she wrote for the Guild, they're really well written. They, depending on how you think of Joss Whedon, I keep having to clarify stuff. If you think Joss Whedon's a good comic book writer, her writing made me think of his kind of writing, which isn't surprising because she's friends with him and stuff. And probably he helped inspire her a lot. But yeah, it's a good series. It's not like, it's obviously a web series, so you just have to be forgiving to it a little bit. But it's clear that she really cared about making it, and she ended it on a good note. Like, she could have continued doing it, but she decided to end it. But if you have Netflix, it should be on there everywhere, and if not, you should be able to watch it on YouTube as well. But it's not that long. Each episode is so short that when they put it on Netflix, it's pretty much just like 6 episodes. Just a minute, my dog went out of the room now. Okay, you be a good boy. There are some people who would think that the Guild was portraying gamers negatively. Like, I can't remember what his name is on Twitter, but him and I were kind of debating whether it exploited gamers, and the problem is that it portrays gamers kind of accurately. So, not all of them, but it portrays them kind of accurately. There are some, especially with MMO players, there are some who are just really weird. There are some who are like mothers who are neglective of their children. Because, I mean, it's not just mothers, it's fathers too that can be like that. I mean, if you've read the news reports about people basically letting their children die because of stuff like that. There are the trolls and the people who are really the teenage boys who like make lots of sexual innuendos. They're just the mean girls. They're the old guys that are just weird. They're the people who are just really neurotic, like the main character, and Yeah. So it's a good show. But I don't think I finished this thought.
We did it.
Overall,
The dominatrix has fallen.
like on Netflix, it's basically like 6 episodes because each season was almost like either super short film or a full-length film in terms of length.
It doesn't look like one of them.
The first season is definitely not as good in terms of quality as the later seasons, but it gets much better as it goes on in terms of quality. It's still good.
That's right. Cut me out the mission.
What?
I brought the motherfucking cavalry.
A dinosaur?
Why? What is this? Runaways from Marvel?
My name is D'Artagnan. I am an emissary of Cyrano, the king of a kind spacefaring people.
This is so weird.
We are enemies of the Zin.
Then you're a friend of ours, Brother Raptor. Well done, Pierce.
I've waited so long to hear that.
The only way out is through a door at the far end of the simulation. We will help you escape. Climb on my back. We ride!
Total fucking batshit.
What?
Girl, I'm just glad you're not riding me. Woo-wee.
Follow me, Saints. Out of the simulation into the ending cutscene.
Okay. But the show, even with negative stereotypes that the guild portrays, it's still
sing you the song of my people.
It still humanizes them as well. It's so weird. Oh my god.
Everybody walk the dinosaur. It was another this 40 million years ago. A little seagull built up a monkey start to go. The sun was spitting fire. The sky was blue as ice. I felt a little tired.
I don't think I have to really do anything. Just keep walking forward.
I walked it.
That was it. That was weird. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
We Velociraptors are a proud people.
This is
In the
DLC.
beginning, we addressed the savagery of man by eating them.
Clearly,
Later,
I mean,
we
they didn't even do like
path of
cutscenes.
enlightenment, choosing to leave their world rather than be brought down by their baser instincts. But while humanity is capable of much cruelty, it is also capable of compassion.
No,
of honor.
wrong.
And the Saints stand here as examples of that. Bring the heroes forward!
Ugh. Whee! It's like Star Wars! That's not what my character looks like.
We are in your debt, Saints. What can Cyrano, the Raptor King, give to show you his thanks?
Why is there a
The
Raptor
dinosaur
King?
with guns. Done. What say you, young warrior?
Respect. People need to take me seriously.
What is this, like
Any who
Wizard of Oz?
questions the wisdom of Donald shall answer to me. Miss Kensington,
Vengeance.
you shall have it. And you, fairest Shondi.
What?
Cyrano, I want to be your queen.
My
What?
hand, my heart, my kingdom.
This is weird.
All belongs to you.
This was a
Your
mistake.
subjects have named their reward. What can I do for you?
You know, I'm pretty good, actually. Wanna go bowling?
He looks weird.
Yes. Yes, I do. My people, we cannot hide from the world any longer. We need
They're not
to
even
be
singing.
a part of it.
I
So
can't.
that Raptor and human
I've
can
seen
stand side by side in harmony. Let our new era begin!
Oh, I think he's the Wookiee. Got the end seed. We're humming the tune that Disney owns now. Do I get a Raptor playable character? Thingamabigger. Oh, I can summon her. Last Raptor Ned. Oh, but he's not a Raptor. Lame. Well, that was like a couple hours of gameplay. That whole DMC thing. Streamer music! Let's see. Enter the dominatrix. That's what she said. Wait, what?
I know you want to, but I don't. That's really not going to work for me. I
Oh,
hope
come
you
on.
understand.
Come on, babe.
You're the president. I'm the vice president. You're the boss of the Saints. I'm just one of your crew. You've taken over cities and toppled rival gangs. I've conquered Hollywood and have a name to uphold. It just wouldn't work between us. You see? We've all had enough of Signac shit. Do this, and you can set your own terms in this fight.
Earlier their mouths wouldn't move. Now their mouths are moving. Unlimited sprinting?
Look, we can do this. We just need to stay focused. So keep your shit together. You hear me?
That's it. Okay. This is time for dinosaur. We gained a viewer, but then they left because they realized that I was stupid. Everybody walks a dinosaur. What am I doing? Okay, so go there. I yawn too much. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Be back in a minute. I'm back, baby! Everybody wants a dinosaur. Oh, take him to Pound Town. That's rude. Yeah, they probably did think they were strippers. It's very sad. Not more strippers for you, cause they'll punish you better.
I found some code in this car. Jack it and remove the code from the simulation.
I used to hate yawning because I was always afraid my ears were gonna pop and like hurt. But I'm not so worried about it anymore.
Ooh, yeah.
Pound Town is not the fun town. Frottage Town is the fun town. Oh my. I'm so fancy. You don't even know. It's Christmas and I'm under the mistletoe, I'm so fancy. Take a look at my pants, they've got Santa on the crotch. Oh wait, that didn't rhyme.
Alright!
I'm so fancy, you don't even know. I love that the person who sang that song, or did that song, because a lot of it's kind of rapping and not really singing. I love how people are mad at her because she's like stealing from black people's culture. I'm like, what? Her song with Britney Spears is really weird. It's funny that she's Australian though. I don't really sure why it's funny, but what is Fridays? You don't know what that is? I'm not gonna explain it. Just look it up. Basically, it's sort of like wrestling, but not. Ow! Ow!
I'm gonna start hitting people.
Ooh, okay. Whee! Go faster!
Sick of having to pick up Jenna.
Why can I? Okay. Jenna! Iggy Azalea taught me how to be black. I love that. If it wasn't for Iggy Azalea, I would not be black right now. There's another artist with a similar name. I can't remember what it is, but I always got them confused, and I think everyone else did too. Crap, this vehicle's dying. No, it's weird. It's not weird, it's weird to explain it. Basically, it's for two guys. It's so weird. For two guys, it would be like having heterosexual sex, but whatever. Basically, you're rubbing your dicks together. Straight people can do it too, where they just rub their genitals together and don't actually have sex. Don't have like penetrative sex. A while ago, I got into like a weird sort of baiting kind of thing where I was saying like, hey, maybe you should promote Prodigy and not just anal sex to young gay kids. It's so very weird. It's so very weird. It's easier just to tweet about it. It just feels awkward talking about it.
I can't believe it.
Whee! Where am I supposed to take this? In here? I guess so. Oh, very late indeed. This car is basically about to die. I'm so glad none of my family watched these streams. They'd be like, oh, Andrew, you have such strange problems. Cause I'm
Kinsey
so
says racing
dandy.
causes the simulation to freak out. I like the sound of that.
I don't even know. So, Margaret Cho said that she got raped multiple times, apparently. No, she didn't say that. There's that weird thing. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I think it was because I was thinking of Weird Al Yankovic and his version of, Fancy, and then I was thinking of his version of Happy, and I think Margaret Cho's in it. Anyways, There's that weird thing about Stoya, that porn star who's claiming that she was raped by James Dean because the other porn star, because whatever. It's just so bizarre and stupid. And then Margaret Cho sees it, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This has happened to me too many times." It's like, "What? You've been raped many times?" Oh, okay. It's so weird. This whole retarded culture of like, "Oh, don't go to the police if you've been raped because they don't believe you, and you end up getting punished for being raped. Just let rapists run free. It's okay." It's just so stupid.
Like they can catch me.
Margaret Cho, such a hoe. Do you know who Margaret Cho? I think she spends a lot of time with gay porn stars because she's very sad.
I love.
She was the star of this, like, the first Asian American sitcom called, like, This American Girl or something. And she was told that she was too fat or she needed to lose some weight. And also she was told that she wasn't Asian enough. And she's used that as, like, basically, I'm just like so oppressed because of these things and blah blah blah, and the show was canceled not long after. But ever since then she's kind of been below like Z-list celebrity status. Like Andy Dick people care more about Andy Dick than her, and she's basically just latched onto gay culture because they're the only ones who will take her. Which is just really sad for gay people. Oh, I'm so bad. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Lady Gaga
See me when you want to finish this.
in like 10 years, if she's still somebody that people do care about. Yeah, that's really sad though. Like, she should just stop being stupid. And like, she's not hideously ugly or anything. She can be attractive, but she tends to not want to be, I think. But she could find somebody and be in a relationship and be happy. But she's like, no, I'm gonna try to be a female comedian who doesn't try to actually be funny. I got in trouble with some people for saying I didn't like Kathy Griffin either. They're like, but she's so fun, and I'm like, no. I thought I already got these already. Well, and also another thing about gay porn stars is a lot of them are straight, but you never know it. A guy would make more money being a gay porn star than a straight porn star. It's weird because I read about this one gay porn star, or this one gay guy who is a straight porn star. And I was like, what? Why would she, what? That just seems stupid. Like, you'd make more, like, not in the fact that he's gay, but the fact that he would make more money if he did gay porn. If you do not try to look good, you do not have to feel bad if you get rejected. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what that means. Well, I think I do. Never mind. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm taking the helicopter ride. It's so funny though, like, well, not necessarily funny, but James Dean is really popular. The porn star is really popular with women. And Hugo Schweitzer, this one feminist guy who I love talking about this because he seems like such stupid garbage. What is going on there? Oh, that's okay. Hugo Schweitzer, who taught at Pasadena City College, where I was actually going, I think at the time that he was still teaching there. He invited him and some female porn stars. A straight guy will make more money if he took it in the ass and mouth, or if he gave it to other guys in the ass and mouth. Not all gay porn stars do that. Don't ask how I know that, because I'll just tell you how I did. Wikipedia and reading about stuff. That's weird. I do that all the time. And then, sometimes I don't want to talk about it because I'm like, people will just think that I know because of, you know, and I'm like, no, I just read. Sometimes I get really bored. Sometimes it's because of, I just go on TV tropes and start reading weird stuff. And then I start reading other weird stuff, and then it leads to me reading about the porn industry. No judging. This is judgment free. But anyway, so Hugo Schweitzer, he invited James Dean and some female porn stars, I guess, to his class, and to one of his classes, and he like teaches gender studies or something. And he has in his class, I think he may have slept with some of the porn stars, I can't remember. But he also was using his position at the school to have sex with girls that were taking his classes, and he teaches gender studies. But he wrote this one article, like he wrote articles for Jezebel all the time and other websites.
Found some more ways to show Zinyak who's really in charge here. I'll walk you through them.
He wrote this one article where it was like, what was it? It was
I know you want to, but I don't.
Like how to be a better boyfriend, let your girlfriend peg you, or something. It's like, what? Anyways, all these feminists thought he was great, and he's actually kind of an attractive guy. Like he wasn't really creepy looking, like a lot of male feminists thought. If you make yourself look as good as you can and you get rejected, you might feel bad. If you do not try, you can... Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. Anyway, so... Yeah, I think they're like, oh, this guy, he's so cool. He's a man, and he's like, he hates himself. And then later it came out that he was like sleeping with students, and he was like pretty much just garbage as a teacher. So I think he left, and I can't remember what he's doing now. But it was just weird. And it's funny because James Dean actually went to Pasadena City College. And then became a porn star. How do I go down? Okay, there. That's what she said. How do I go down? I don't want to get out of my helicopter. Grab it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Stupid helicopter! Oh, those blades were red. Where am I supposed to be going? I can't remember. What? I don't think I talked to him right. I didn't talk to him. That's stupid.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I think James Dean actually considers himself a feminist because I think he was writing articles for a website. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's something to talk about. He was writing articles for a website, and he said a lot of stuff about consent, and now he's being basically accused of raping some female porn stars. Other ones have come out, like one said that he didn't rape her, but he like abused her because he told her to sniff his balls and she didn't, and then he like slapped her around and stuff. Anyways, and so she's come out and said that there's no evidence of it. Because why would you wait until, oh, I need to support these other baseless rape accusations? It's just so weird. But
that's why you're the commander-in-chief.
Anyways,
shame you'll never get the chance for re-election.
Ah, we would have had a marvelous second.
And there's other stuff like this where people make baseless accusations against male porn stars. But anyways, back to the thing. James Dean, he's apparently considers himself a feminist, and he was writing articles on consent and stuff for this website. I think it was a feminist website, maybe, I'm not sure.
Look, you're my boss. I just can't let that dynamic get ruined.
And then they stopped because of these basic accusations. Like Milo wrote about this. They decided to stop letting him write articles for them, even though they really thought he was great and stuff. But the fact that he was being accused of rape made them not be able to trust him, because if you're accused of rape, it means you raped someone. Just like if you've been accused of murder, you murdered them. There's no way that you couldn't have murdered someone.
That was some crazy drama last night.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'll do this mayhem thing. I want to do mayhem. Like, oh no, I've been raped. Better not tell the police.
I think it's time you surrender.
And get this person, prevent this person from being able to rape anyone else. Better just wait and tweet about it later on. Because it's clear it didn't just happen. It clearly happened a while ago because they used to date, or used to be in a relationship. And it's always weird when, like, I understand why a regular non-porn star would not want to be in a relationship with a porn star, or a porn star wouldn't want to be in a relationship with them. But when porn stars are in relationships with each other, it's like,
to piss you guys off.
I don't know. That seems a little hanky to me. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure it was probably not a good breakup, and suddenly she does that. And he's significantly popular. He's pretty much gone mainstream. I've never even heard of Stoya. I've never heard of her. I've heard of James Dean though. Like, especially since he was in a movie with Lindsay Lohan. Like, that's not that impressive, honestly, because it was a weird movie by a director who hadn't really done anything significant for a while. I think it was a director, maybe it was a writer. And he was in it, he was trying to go mainstream. Sort of like Sasha Grey, except Sasha Grey had more going on for her because of this guy directing the movie she was in. But anyways, so he's actually a household name almost compared to Soya, who I've never heard of. I don't even know if that's that's the name she goes by. This is her Twitter handle, something, I'm not sure. Anyways, so it just seems like, hey, I'm gonna get attention. Somebody accused me, like, I got into a conversation with Mercedes because I can't remember his name, like Catty something, I can't remember. This one person got like a cat. Maybe he's a guy, I can't remember. I'm really bad at remembering people. Got Mercedes into a conversation with me because a long story. Anyway, people saw what Mercedes was said, and then saw what I said, and people are like accusing me of claiming that people who say they were raped are looking for attention. It's like, if you do it publicly, I kind of think so. I heard of a gay couple that were also porn stars. They ended up breaking up or getting a divorce. I cannot remember which one. That happens constantly. I don't think there's any solid. There may be like a couple or whatever, but old porn stars in relationships are married end up breaking up eventually. People like to act like, oh, sex is actually not that big of a deal. It's basically like farting. Not really.
I wonder if I have time.
actually a really important part of life and should be treated really carefully. Because for one thing, you can get AIDS or get pregnant, depending on what your situation in life is. And that's all I'll say there. But yeah, people just act like, oh, sex is totally normal. You should not like, if you think that maybe sex should, maybe you shouldn't just sleep with anyone that you want, you're a prude. It's like, no, maybe you're just like sensible. Because there's really not a whole lot of foolproof birth control things, and then there's the issue of abortion, how abortion shouldn't be an on-demand thing, I personally believe, at least. If you're gonna try to play both sides, abortion should not just be an on-demand thing where you just get abortion no matter what, because that's just taking away the responsibility of having sex. Like, okay, if you're raped or whatever, okay, whatever. Get an abortion, I guess. But when you have it so that it can be treated, I'm not even doing anything in this game right now. You have it in a way that you can treat it as birth control instead of using any birth control. It's like, oh, I got pregnant, I'll just go get an abortion and I'll be fine. That's just really concerning to me.
I could really use your help.
It should be a last resort. And it should also be regulated, because there's the whole Gosnell abortionist guy who killed women. Even though abortion was legal and everything, women were dying, and women do die from abortion. And I'm getting into really controversial topics right now. What was I saying? Yeah, the women have died from like safe abortions too, and a lot of people want to act like abortion is totally safe and nothing bad ever happens.
Hey Kinsey, you want to fuck?
Let's go.
Oops. Anyways, yeah, there's the Gosnell guy who was basically considered a legal clinic, and he was killing live babies.
Also, I should be able to create an upgrade to your blast with this.
But who cares, because it was still connected to the mom. And he also killed
that should
some
give me a
women.
better gateway into keeping an eye on things inside fake Steelport. Here's that upgrade I promised you. Thanks.
Sweet.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I can't even remember what point I was trying to make. Let's upgrade some powers. Yeah, last night I was trying to like bait people by saying remember how the sexual revolution was so great? And I said it like was responsible for ISIS. I'm so weird. And it was also responsible for STDs, children nobody wanted, and gender wars. What was the last thing? The last thing was clearly a joke. Oh yeah, rape play. It was responsible for rape play. But yeah, I honestly don't think the sexual revolution made things better. I think it made things worse, but that's my opinion. So, yeah. Abortion. It should be regulated. Oh yeah, regulating abortion. It should be heavily regulated, considering the fact that if you put in place ways to protect women who might want an abortion, it somehow closes a bunch of abortion clinics. That should not be something you get mad about and go, oh, don't do that, you'll close the abortion clinics. What you should be mad about is those abortion clinics are not very safe, and we should make them safe. It's just weird. What was I supposed to do now? Oh, okay. There. Go to the right. But yeah, it should be regulated. If you want to play, why it should be regulated? If you want to play the War on Women card, it should be regulated so women are safer when they get an abortion if they really need an abortion.
I die, you die, we all die. Any combination that involves death at all, really.
But then, like, if you're gonna have a healthy baby and you just don't want it, or for whatever reasons, there are plenty of people who can't have children who like to be able to have a newborn baby to have as their child. And well, no, they should just adopt some like 10-year-old kid. Well, maybe, but yeah, I don't know.
The closer you land to the center, the stronger the connection.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with what you just said, Datchet, but because I don't really think people should be getting abortions in the first place. But if we're gonna allow abortion, because like I get that view from my mom. When I found out she couldn't get pregnant anymore, I remember when I found out and she was crying, and like she really cared about being able to have children. Obviously, not everybody wants to be able to have. Not every woman wants. Damn it! But not every woman wants to have children. But if you don't, then I have to restart this. I'm not even paying attention. Crap. Anyway. So yeah, like if you don't want to be able to have children, you just have the thing where
I know how to navigate the Zin systems and travel between them.
Where you just can't have children. You have the operation thing that makes it so you can't have children or whatever, and then I don't know. It's very complicated, and people like to act like it's because I'm obviously just saying what I personally think, and not what I how I think everyone should think. But it's just super complicated, and people act like it's not. It's like, no, it actually is really complicated.
Do this yourself. Where are you anyway?
Damn it.
My body has long since died.
I don't know.
Implanted my consciousness into the main simulation computer many years ago.
How can you open these gateways for me?
And then all the issues, like the men's rights issues about men pretty much not having any say in of being able to be a father, because some men don't want to be a father, but then, oh no, they got a woman pregnant, so they have to raise a child, or they have to pay for the child, and if they didn't want, they shouldn't have to. If women can choose not to have a child. So there's all those issues that get into it, and so then it's like, well, I don't know. It's just very complicated. Yeah, that was such a weird hashtag. They're like, I got an abortion. It feels so great. I'm so proud of myself. And it's like, good for you. I mean, like, we all know that abortions are this beautiful thing that are just wonderful and amazing and have no downsides to. Because it's not like we need children. We don't need a new generation of people.
My access code is 1331. Use it when you find me a suitable form.
I'm probably sounding really crazy right now, but where am I supposed to go? Oh, I finished it. We wouldn't necessarily be having all these abortion, this need for abortion as badly if the sexual revolution wasn't like, hey, everyone just have sex all the time and don't expect to have to deal with consequences from that. They don't like the attitude where people are like, a human being has to have sex. You just have to. It's something that you must do. It's like, not really. You don't really have to have sex. You're not gonna die. Yeah, like, I know plenty of Christians who wouldn't look down on a woman for getting an abortion. Especially if it was, like, she didn't feel like she had any other options. Who they look down on are the people, and maybe they shouldn't even be looking down on them, but who they look down on are the people who act like abortion is the only option, and there's no negative side effects to getting an abortion, and it's just this great thing that will just make you feel much better for the rest of your life. It's like these people have a weird investment in getting people to have getting women to have abortions. It's like they make money off of it. What? That's crazy. Who would make money off of abort? Oh. And there's the whole issue with Planned Parenthood. Man, I'm just getting so controversial. Where Planned Parenthood lies about the way, like the whole process of what they actually provide. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'd have to look it up, and I'm not going to because I'm playing a video game. But it's something to do with every single thing that you go to have done at an abortion clinic. At a Planned Parenthood clinic, everything that's done, especially if you're gonna have an abortion and they do things to get you ready for it and whatever, all of it counts as like a separate thing. So instead of like you go to get an abortion, it counts as an abortion. You go to get an abortion and it counts as all this other stuff as well. And other people go there for that stuff too, and then that stuff ends up weighing more heavily on. More heavily in the scales of what they do, and it's really dishonest how they do that, but they keep doing it. And then there's a whole thing about how they lied about mammograms that they do though. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it when people say it's just a bunch of cells. Yeah, because it's just cancer. I mean, children are cancer, so we should get rid of them. The problem with it is that by doing that, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. That's just really a really weird thing to say. Because it seems like you have a vested interest in I should probably go do something. Oh, I'll do this. A vested interest in it when it's like, is it really just a bunch of cells? Maybe, but why does that matter? That's just a bunch of cells. Why? I don't know. I'm not even making sense right now. But maybe it's just a bunch of cells, especially at the beginning. But people still want there to be abortions when it's not just a bunch of cells. So then, okay, that's I guess what I was trying to say. Yeah, so it's not just a bunch of cells when it's actually a baby that's alive and breathing. But they still want there to be abortions for that. Like there was the I can't remember how many months they were trying to ban abortions after a certain amount of months when there was an actual baby that you could see breathing or whatever, and they're like, no, or people are like, maybe we should ban it after that, because by then you should be able to figure out that it's time to get an abortion before then. And they're like, no, that's disgusting. It's a horrible thing. A bunch of men are trying to legislate my womb. You realize, though, that those men and some women were voted in by women, because women are like the biggest one of the biggest voting blocks. I think the biggest. So that's actually women that are trying to legislate their own vaginas. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. That's a better way of phrasing it. It's viewing life as something that is disposable. And if you think that, okay, you're free to think that, I guess, but that's really sad. Yeah, and I think like the U.S. is the only country that pretty much, as far as I can tell, the U.S. is the only. Okay, the U.S. is one of the biggest countries or more significant countries where abortion is literally like anytime you want it, any way you want it, that's the way you get it. At least in a few states. There's other states who have tried to make it less, to make it a little more restrictive and what's the word? And more regulated.
All right.
Like any other industry. And and then there's other places all over the world where it's they're very restrictive about it. And it's not just because, oh, the Irish are Catholic, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. It's because, yeah, they didn't end up having a weird, bizarre Supreme Court case that literally did not rule on abortion. It ruled on right to privacy with your doctor. Okay. Maybe next time you won't be pussies and actually rule on abortions. I don't know. It's just way more complicated and more nuanced than everyone likes to act like.
I want to make sure you are paid for your aid in keeping my rift open, and to ensure you see that I am willing to help your cause.
Aid? How?
I have found new code which allows you to change the element of one of your powers.
You have a place I can test this?
Indeed I do.
I've always wondered how often a porn star might end up getting an abortion, but that's just really weird that I would wonder that, I think. But if we make old porn stars wear condoms, then we won't have to worry about it, because condoms never have problems. Give condoms to teenagers so they can have sex without pregnancy. Oops! Teach teenagers that they have to have sex and they can't stop from having sex. That's very helpful, and all the children with parents that are like 14 years older than them are like really happy about it. Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls. So glad they're doing more episodes for Netflix. Well, for TV movies. Why are they shooting at me? That's rude. What controversial topic should I talk about now? Well, I'll wait until you suggest something, because of the delay. But yeah, late-term abortion should be banned. They there's these British ethicists, I think, who are like, killing a newborn baby is not bad. Okay. Killing anyone is not bad because they're just a person. They're just like a life. Who cares? Fuck that. Let's kill the Jews. I mean, they're just Jews. Whoopsie! But it's about ethics. Yeah, but I've just always like, there's no foolproof way to not get pregnant no matter what. There's always like a chance, so you never know.
In order to use this element, you will need to manually alter your power.
Manually?
Yes. I have created this tutorial message to explain how to do so.
Oh, great. That's handy.
Equip Fire Blast. No.
Where'd I go? Hey, ooh, you lost me.
Now use your Fire Blast on those people.
Isa Mario!
Anyone in the blast radius.
Just for me, Mario, sunshine!
I should be cooking grits with this. with the president.
Oh, I could talk about gay marriage. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to do that. Milo has said all there really needs to be said about gay marriage.
More element types exist.
Well, I will say
this
this about gay
various
marriage.
powers, if you are able to find or create the code, that is.
Hey, thanks for the help.
It is not help, only repaying my debt. Now I will let you continue
With gay
on your
marriage,
quest to find me the body.
what I
you
find
promised.
really, I shouldn't find it funny, but I do. When it was legalized, all these gay couples that were together for a long time and wanted to get married so bad, especially some of the ones that were suing specifically in the U.S., were like, they get married and then almost immediately afterwards they get a divorce because, like, wait, didn't you love each other? Why were you able to be together for so long? And it's like, well, because there was no real thing that said you have to stay committed to each other. And then once the commitment comes in, oops! I can't handle that. Obviously not all gay couples are like that. Some gay couples aren't faggots. I can't believe I said that. I'm terrible. I'm a monster. But, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Yeah. It's just weird that these people who wanted to be married so bad because they loved each other. Oh, okay. Let me try to turn it down. Who were saying, this is gay marriage, allow it because it's all about love. They got a divorce not long after getting legally married. It's like, what? Really? Okay. If that's how you want to play this game. I honestly, though, think that the government should not be involved in marriage at all anymore. Super strong! Considering that the government's kind of stupid right now. I should call in some homies.
Oh, sure. I guess I could do that.
Ew. What a loser. Okay, I forgot to read your previous thing above the music. Audio just massively spiked. I was going to read it, but I forgot. So if you could put it in there again. Civil partnership worked perfectly fine for the legal side of things, like being able to visit your partner in hospital and dealing with will. Yeah, that I never understood why, because I was totally fine with that. I was totally fine with the civil partnership idea.
Fine, but remember who's
back in the day. But they're like, no, that's offensive. But there's plenty. It's like that's just terrible and harmful to gay couples and stuff because they can't be actually married. It's like there's plenty of straight people who are happy to not even be married, and they're able to live their lives, and then they just eventually are technically married because of that weird law. I can't remember what it is, where it's like if you've lived with somebody for this many years, then you're technically married. But when it became about we want marriage, it's like, or we want the word marriage, or else we're being oppressed. It's just awkward. I do not think gay marriage was needed and is a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. I do not think gay marriage was needed and is a good thing. Okay, you don't think it's a good thing? You want to explain why? I don't necessarily think it's like a bad thing. I just think of it as a pointless thing. Sterilizing poor people and the mentally ill is a good way to deal with those problems, but that doesn't mean we should do them. Yeah. I don't think we should necessarily do that. Unless they want it to happen to them, then I'm not gonna stop them from letting that happen, but that's their choice.
So the AI won't help me break into other simulations unless he gets a body.
But you never know.
How do we get him one?
My
Zin have almost everything in the simulation locked
my
tight,
great
but there
aunt,
is
my
something you can use. A control
grandmother's
and
sister.
interface device.
Okay, great.
She
You're in
was
luck.
retarded.
Zin have a bunch in transit right now.
She died like a couple of years ago or something, maybe a year ago. She was retarded, and she had a daughter, and her daughter is amazing. She there's nothing weird about her. In terms, like, there's not weird, but there's nothing, because she's kind of a weird person, just like everyone in my family. But she's no hint of mental retardation. I don't think any of her kids have had anything wrong with their genetics or anything like that. And she's just a really awesome person, and so it's like even then it's, I don't know, it's strange. It's a difficult topic. Most things are difficult topics, and they're not just cut and dry. Like, as a Christian, I've never thought that gay couples should be prevented from seeing each other in the hospital or dealing with wills and stuff. But I also was like, I was really confused by how they couldn't, because why, like, if you have a legal document saying that, like, because you don't actually have to have a marriage document, I thought, to be able to say, like, this person gets this in my will, and it's, or like, there's the emergency contact number stuff, where it's like, shouldn't, if your gay partner isn't in your emergency contact number, or like, if they are, shouldn't they be able to see you in the hospital or something? And then how do straight couples deal with that aren't married? It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I've always thought, yeah, civil partnership, sure. If they want to have a government thing, that's fine. But a lot of gay people don't necessarily want to get married.
Downed hotspot online. Once you have a CID from them, get it to a safe spot and wipe its old programming, so the AI can upload its personality into the new shell.
The above is 100% wrong, but I'm sure that somebody could talk a bunch of other idiots into accepting the above is the right thing to do. Oh yeah, like an ethical thing?
Go with that.
Yeah.
Just get one and take it to a safe spot. You don't want to deal with Zin while trying to hack that device.
Yeah, that's that. Basically, using a weird form of ethics, you could basically justify anything. I mean, that's,
you could download them to your phone if you wanted.
Why we have the Nazis? Why we have the Nazis? They were able to somehow in their brain.
Good point. I'll check the ship for a suitable
say it was ethical to want to kill inferior people, Jews, and people who weren't German, Aryan Germans. Because they would kill disabled people or the mentally retarded. They would if they were able to figure it out, they would probably have killed autistic people too. Because autistic people are harder to control. Well, yeah, they would easily be able to use some weird twisted form of ethics to say that it's okay to
along with the CIDs, Zin are transporting a prototype for a contained forced recursive feedback projector.
Kinsey, that sounds like complete bullshit, even coming from you.
It's a bad effort.
Imagine a gun that fires a bullet that bounces from one target
really
to another, to another, to another, like a pinball racking up 1 billion points.
Oh, I don't have the bomb on. I want the bomb thing. That's when I shoot the bombs out, that just like blows everything up, and it's awesome.
Yak doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. With that, like, with that logic, a lot of people wouldn't be alive to kill off the mentally ill. There's nothing necessarily inherently wrong with being mentally ill. It's just...
Be careful not to damage all the CIDs. I don't know when or if we'll get another chance to get one of these.
With a lot of mental illnesses, there's little benefits and stuff that you get from it.
Which CID?
Some of the greatest minds alive were mentally ill and or had like psychological issues or stuff, and they did some amazing things, and they probably wouldn't have done those amazing things if they didn't have the psychological problems. Yeah. It's about getting the right talking points across, and bingo, you have the Nazi Party control. I love that.
What did you do?
I touched it.
Well, touch it different next time.
Touchy. Oh yeah, she's on my team. I called her in.
Don't pin this on me.
I was trying to shoot her earlier. Steal the device.
Blow up on me.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally.
What about the other one?
Quick, get to a safe spot so you can crack it open.
Okie dokie.
How far away do I need to be?
Just away from the Zin. Pick someplace they won't find you.
How long is this
Up
thing
my
gonna take?
I won't know until I crack open the device and see how it ticks.
Cemetery. Oh, now I'll talk about, even though I didn't read this book that I bought my dad and my brother really liked too, now I will talk about how the reason we have Christmas
Keep an eye
trees
out while I work on this.
is
I guarantee
because...
the Zin have a way of finding these devices remotely.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, depends then. The reason why we have Christmas trees is because the Norse, the Vikings and stuff, they ended up becoming Christians, and then they kind of tied in some of their Yggdrasil, the world tree. They kind of tied that in somehow with Christianity and ended up, and with like the cross and stuff, and made the Christmas tree somehow. I did not explain that at all, but it's interesting to look up. There's this book by, I can't remember what it's called or anything, but it's about that. It's by, I don't know what the guy's name is. Or, what is that? Of, Jesuits. It was written by Jesuits, who are known for
I could shoot aliens for a while.
being the people who pretty much own earthquake science. Yeah, crazy people are pretty good sometimes. As long as you're dealing with the crazy and not just letting it take over people's lives.
Aliens in the sky!
Hold on.
Hold on to your butts, baby.
A little bit more.
Is that guy on my team?
CID is cracked and clear for uploading.
Apparently.
Inputting the AI code now.
Great. How long until the upload is complete?
55 minutes.
55 minutes?
What?
These things usually take like 3 to 5 tops.
What?
The connection in this area is slow. Get closer to a major connection point like a power plant and this might go faster.
Why don't we go there first?
Because a major connection point for the simulation is going to be heavily guarded.
We'll sit down low faster.
Well, probably, but...
We're taking this thing there.
Okie dokie.
Once Sid's up and running, how long until we can use him to get my crew?
Well, assuming the AI wasn't lying, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't be able to get right to it. Speaking of which, who do you want to grab first? Pierce? Shandi?
I, think we should get Matt.
Miller? Oh my god, why?
Matt turned himself around after stealing. He joined MI6. He helped with Cyrus Temple. You know, he's useful.
Useful?
You have a lot on your plate, Kenzie. I figured with all this cyber hoozy, you can use that.
I'm doing just fine without Matt Miller. Thank you.
2 heads are better than 1, Kinsey. Set it up.
That guy was stretching. Stretching is forbidden. This is a fun game. Do you want to play with fun game? You can play with them all day.
I'm here. Just need to clear these Zen out first.
The first for bottom! He usually,
Flip the switch and done.
Excellent.
he's usually gone for at least a little under a month. And he goes to Sri Lanka as well.
Part of the process.
Apparently the sweary part of the process. What is this?
Full download should only take about 16 minutes.
Is there anything you can do to make it go faster?
I'll see what I can find. There might be additional access points we can use to increase the bandwidth.
That's it. I'm calling my agent.
Taking back country crap.
Who is shooting me? It's not my team. Pretty sure he's supposed to be on my team. There's nobody to fight. Oh, I think I saw someone. Yeah! Dubba 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 cheeseburger. Hey, Datchet, do you know when the puzzle is supposed to be coming? Is it supposed to be coming today? I hope so, because I've been waiting to tell my mom so bad.
Easy.
Oh, okay. I think legalizing gay marriage is a way to apply social pressure and try to police gay people's sex life. I honestly think that that's exactly what they're doing.
I found an access point
By
that
that,
can
they're trying
Get to
to,
it and activate it.
because that's kind of what regular marriage is about. But it's like, when people are like, we need the government in this situation, that has nothing to do with the government, you should always be very skeptical and concerned about it.
Found it.
And considering how
There's a second access point out further.
there are groups within the gay community who, with like gay men who insist that anal sex is the only way to have sex.
I'm at the second one.
And there's nothing else. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Alright, both the access points are on.
It's a little concerning.
How's the download looking?
Especially considering butt doctors are like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Sid is overloading.
Overloading?
Overheating. Get to him.
Not being judgmental, I'm just being logical.
Just that good.
Get to Sid. He's overheating.
Damn it.
Where'd I go? Hey.
Elements. These. Oh, I did switch it already.
Sid is melting down. Do something to cool him off.
I just think we need to control gay people and turn them into our new dogs. Your dogs forever.
Okay,
The government
we're
and
good.
corporations
We're fine.
never do
I
anything to make
managed to
people's
throttle
lives
the
better.
connection a bit, so it should be much more stable now.
I do disagree with that, though,
3 minutes.
honestly. I think the government does do good things for citizens all the time, but then there are people who get into the government who say, this is what you're
A
doing.
bit of a stronger reaction.
That I don't think people should be. I don't think gay men should be told that that is the best thing for them to do when having sex with each other. I think that, considering the fact that it's considered very risky type of sex. I just think that maybe they shouldn't be encouraged to do that. Not necessarily saying they shouldn't be allowed to do it, obviously, but you shouldn't be encouraging a segment of the population who, to be fair, had a serious problem with AIDS, continue to engage in a sexual activity that but doctors don't recommend.
I already found a real CID body for him on the ship. So, you know, synchronicity.
Oh, yeah. Like, if people want to do that, fine, but they're... I really don't think young gay men should be told that that's how you have to have sex. Like, there's fraudage, which apparently is pretty great, too. And it's also completely safe.
Personality transfer at 74%.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just a nasty Puritan. I think getting married, being in a heterosexual marriage, and having as much sex as you want with your partner is the best way to go. Or just not have sex like me, where I'm gonna be celibate forever. Oh no! Did I just admit that I'm a virgin? Oops.
Data
I think I may have admitted that. I never really did that until that. That's what's up for me. Unless you can count weird dreams. Which I don't. Weird, terrifying, circle dreams. What you say about anal sex? I said that anal sex is not so good.
It's full of stars.
There's a small segment of gay men who are like, yeah, anal sex, don't do it. Just do fraudage. And this is all the conversations about anal sex where it's like, well, you have to make sure that you're clean. Ew! No! We're not talking about that!
Download complete.
Like, there's all that preparation.
All right. Time to kill us some aliens.
Maybe you just shouldn't do that. Maybe you just shouldn't worry about it.
a real body, aren't I?
Oh, sick. We're gonna get it. Famous.
So yeah, I just think that just like everything I've talked about that's controversial,
Take him down
it's a lot more complicated than people act. So, if that makes me a Puritan to say things are more complicated than people act like they are, I guess I'm a nasty, nasty Puritan. Those evil Puritans, morally wrong on everything. Uh-oh, you're starting to sound like a Puritan now! And Puritans didn't even reel. It was just an insult that people who didn't like them said. Are called them. Button, 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 button. Damn it! Damn it! Do they not recommend it because it's high risk of contracting STDs because they... well, that and the first one, and I don't necessarily think they say the second one, but there are, especially if you get really weird and start getting into fisting, it can get to that. No matter like what evidence you were able to provide, it's like, no, don't do this. That's forbidden. I just want to do it in the butt. Well, maybe other people would like to not feel like they have to do it in the butt. No! Like, what? But, Mike. This is like rehashing my weird little Twitter thing from a while ago when I did that. And I wrestled people's Jimmy.
Guess
Like,
I'm
it's just, imagine if schools who were teaching the proper sexual education, where it's, this is how to have sex safely, and you have to have sex.
Welcome to being
If they
able to
were
move things with your
telling
mind.
young girls and boys that the best way to have sex was to do it in the butt. Oh my gosh. How dare you. That is offensive! This is forbidden! No puppet butt sex! I don't understand though how who's the first person to decide, hey, let me put my hand up your butt. Don't worry, it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it
how
has
I
more clusters
open
in it.
these.
Pick it up with your mind and smash it open.
Oops. That was dangerous. Oh my!
Okay, now use that power to throw things at the warden and take down his shields.
Yeah, but what they're really talking about is you can get to the back of the penis. And also there's the fact that not every guy is able to actually get pleasure from that. It's so funny. Well, it's not funny, it's really sad, but also kind of funny. They'll say, like, if somebody's like, oh, anal sex is not great. They're like, oh, you just don't enjoy it because you're homophobic. Or, like, internalizing your homophobia. Like, what? Really? Why are you acting like anal sex is something that's only for gay people? Because other ones are like, but straight people do it too. It's like, yeah, well, if straight people jumped off a cliff, would you do it? Yeah! I just want to be accepted! Well, that's just that. I hope the other person watching this is really offended. I guess I'm not supposed to actually try to kill him with this, I'm supposed to shoot him, too. Damn it! Do you want to build an anal sex man? Yeah. Like, I'm not saying people should be forbidden from doing it, like with the sodomy laws, although a lot of sodomy laws, it was really to protect, or it was really to increase the punishment for somebody raping somebody via sodomy. Which is like, I think that there should be a thing that we punish people more for. Like, people should be treated worse for that, because that could really damage people. It's so awkward. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just,
Nice job. I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use
people
it.
act like sodomy laws were just to punish gay people, where it's like, how could they be just to punish gay people unless people were looking to try to catch gay people doing it in the butt? Well, maybe some people were, but that's just creepy. So, yeah, sodomy laws are... Also, sodomy never used to mean that just any unnatural forms of sex. To stop the homos, they were to stop the homos from putting poles up their holes. Oh my gosh, it's like poetry. I can actually dress as a toilet in this game. Where I'm just a toilet running around. Oh, this ain't Save Christmas pack. This is available now on your HUD. Check your... Ooh, Christmas! It's Christmas time! Maybe I should save that for another stream. I'll do another stream where I play through that. I think I'll just run around for a little while and then end it. But Yeah, I honestly, like, I just don't understand why it's so controversial to suggest that we don't tell young teenagers to engage in the very risky sexual activity. I just don't. Oh, that's a nice spot. I just don't understand why this is so controversial. It seems like a no-brainer to me.
Woo! Yeah!
No, just do it in the butt. That'll make it cool. Do it in the butt. Do it in the butt. Do you want to do it in the butt? But Elsa! Come on, just do it in the butt. But Elsa, that's wrong. Just do it in the butt with me. Elsa, this is forbidden. Oh, please just build a butthole, snowman. Elsa, that doesn't make any sense. What's wrong with you, Elsa? I'm not Elsa, I'm a rapist. What? I'm terrible. I say weird stuff like this when I'm by myself, where I'll just sing really disgusting, horrible, violent, like, songs just to myself, and I don't know exactly why I do it. I think it might be just to get, like, to get horrible images and thoughts out of my head that I have, and I can't help, and I don't like having. But, it should be taught that it is risky and something that is not the only option for gay people to have sex. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna teach gay people how to have sex, but it should be treated like the same way you would talk about it if you were gonna be talking about it to, like, to straight kids. Yeah, it should be like, oh, there's this thing in sex, it's risky and it can complicate things more, so maybe you should just do the normal thing, like frottage. Just rub some sticks together. Make a nice little fire. What's wrong with a little fire? Make a little campfire. Just don't do it with your coach, because
That's why I get paid the best.
you're underage. I'm so bad. The game designer would be so upset with me if he found out I was so disgusting. Yay, I can pick things up easier now. I don't have to use a magnet gun. Gonna catch ya! Honestly though, it's kind of like, well, why teach people how to have anal sex in schools? Why not just let them find out the hard way? Because one of the actual reasons that the government should even be teaching kids how to have sex in the first place, or be straight and have sex in the fanny. Oh my gosh. It doesn't... In England, doesn't fanny mean something else? Because in the US, it just means the butt. Like, the butt cheeks. For some reason, I'm thinking in England it means something else. Purple Aki is? I don't think so. Why? I'm a superhero. That name kind of sounds familiar though. Purple Lucky. Oh wait, anyways, the reason why, the only real reason why schools, especially government-run schools, should be teaching sex ed is because the government has a vested interest in citizens reproducing and doing it correctly. So what kind of word am I thinking of? A case, yeah, that's it. A case could be made that schools should only be teaching kids how to procreate. And not how to just have sex all the time. And not consider it something that's significant. And that there can be issues by just having sex all the time. Maybe you just shouldn't have sex all the time. Maybe you should just be careful about that. Maybe just do it sometimes. Maybe it just looks like get married. It's okay. It's okay to get married. Nothing wrong with that. Teach kids how to get married. Purple Ake used to be an urban legend that a 6-foot black man would sneak up behind a teenage boy and ask to choose pop or slash. What? That's really weird. Why would... I don't want to know. Oops. What is this? Ooh, kitty kitty.
Welcome to Mind Over Murder.
Ew, what? What? That's disgusting.
Each scoring area contains a variety of floating rings.
I'm banning you from this by even telling me what I'm at. No, I'm just joking.
In order to score a point. Vehicle.
I don't care what they were saying. What is that, like a Japanese legend? Throw people cars in August at the matching target. Huh?
Welcome to Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder! Brought to you in part by everybody's favorite alien overlord, Sinyak.
That's right, folks. The Maven of Mascot Mayhem has teamed up with the Conqueror of Countless Galaxies to create an all-new Genki experience.
As folks at home know, by exploiting weaknesses in Zinyak's meticulously crafted simulation, our contestant has gained the power of telekinesis. But they will have to master the power of the mind to complete the challenges ahead of them today.
I can now see why the professor
Wait,
was so
seriously?
eager to join forces with Zinyak. This should make for an interesting
spooky.
addition to the Genki family of games.
Right you are, Bobby. So let's meet our contestant, the winner of Genki Bowl 7, and our favorite contestant, the President of the United States.
Or whatever bits are still floating around in space, right, Zach?
Too soon, Bobby. Too soon.
I need a car.
Let's get to the action.
Target area. Build it. What? Okay. Damn it! Stop it, Bunny! Bunny!
So, Bobby, how do you think the addition of superpowers is going to affect the game?
A submachine gun is a fine weapon, but
Who am I supposed to throw this at?
nothing compares to the unlocked potential of the human animal. Super speed, super jump, and moving things around with the power of your mind. I'm expecting high action and lots of flailing bodies.
Makes you wish you had superpowers, doesn't it, Bobby?
I'm just happy not to be stuck in a vat full of foul-smelling nutrient milk, reliving my worst fears for all of eternity.
You and me both, Bobby. You and me both.
Damn it.
I'm driving around.
Hey! Ow, rude! I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, why do you keep crouching? Because you keep pressing the button. That's time for you to do that same for me to be.
You imagine Genki and Zinyak flying across the galaxy together, conquering worlds and abducting the biggest badasses each planet has to offer, and pitting them against each other in a superpowered fight to the death?
Bobby,
no, I can't imagine that, because that's crazy.
Or they could team up against an army of mascots, flaming mascots, armed with rocket launchers and RPGs.
What?
That's a fine dream, Bobby, but as you know, the world's biggest badass was locked away years ago.
True, but we're not allowed to talk about that.
No, we're not, Bobby.
I'm just better than everyone.
Nope. It was really just a real racial stereotype.
Excellent job by our contestant.
Maybe it was really just Jack the Ripper reincarnated. Beep boop beep boop. Telekinesis. Yeah, why not? Why not have Jack the Ripper become a 6-foot tall black man? Maybe he was actually just a 6-foot tall black man. And he's still alive because he's immortal. Oops. I don't know, maybe. That'd be kind of weird though, having tacos on a Christmas tree. We used to do this with my dog in the Philippines, but I think we did this last year with Boar. We had him, we put like little dog treats in this little sock on the tree, and he wouldn't know that we were doing this, and then we'd watch as he would come out in the living room, and he'd sniff around, and notice it, and then go after it. But you'd always be really careful not to pull the tree over, or like not to like pull on it too much, because it's like I don't want to break anything.
I want back on more patrol.
Oh yeah, I did see it. I just didn't acknowledge it. Yeah. Okay. I can't wait to show my mom. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it. Like, if I'm gonna like, oh no, mom, they doxed you too. I don't know what to do yet, but I'm excited. Did you wrap it? Because if it's not wrapped, I kind of want to wrap it. I'm looking for you in all the wrong places. I'm pooping on all the wrong faces. Stop pooping on my face. I'm not Jennifer Hutchins. I don't even know if that's a real person's name. Oh well. Jennifer Hutchins, if you're real, I'll poop on your face. Do you believe in days gone by? Okay, well if it's not, you don't have to worry about it. Like, gift wrapping costs extra anyways. I don't know why you do that. It's nice though. It's a nice thing for you to do. Oh! My dog's barking. Can you hear it? Oh, he stopped as soon as I paused. Oh! He normally doesn't bark very much. He just barks if there's somebody outside sometimes. He doesn't usually bark at other dogs when I walk him either. I'm just running around being goofy right now. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Usually their pet food is made of dog. No. Yeah, China, I don't know what's up with them and why that kind of stuff happens. Oh wait, yes I do. Yay, puppy's a barker dog. He's a barker. Barker, barker, barker. I wonder when I'm gonna get to open that up. There's no... What am I doing? I need to do something. I guess I'm looking for these things. These glowy things. Yeah, that's my excuse for doing nothing. I just don't want to start another mission because I'm going to end soon. I just wanted to run around for a little bit.
Woo! Yeah!
Well, I ended up with those rewards things, the reward points things that I get Amazon gift card money from on Amazon. I finally, I don't know why I kept delaying it, but I finally ended up putting, I finally ended up, don't know what I'm saying. I finally ended up asking for Amazon gift cards to be emailed to me. I don't know why. I guess it's just their way of being careful so they're not gypped. Yeah, that's so weird. Why would that? Metals and food for dogs. Oops.
Don't worry, everyone loses to me.
But I like that car. I wanted to drive it. I can't remember what I was saying. Something about how I have a luscious butt. No, I don't actually.
If he borrows this thing, he can
Was that guy? I thought that guy was not wearing any clothes. Yeah, I asked them for the gift cards, and I'll probably be able to buy the thing to stream my other consoles on in a week or so. But what kind of account do you want Bora's Twitter account to be? What do you mean? Just a Twitter account? You're making it? Oh no, this is forbidden! Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's pet food from China, it could have anything in it. Well, there's a difference between it being pet food made by a Chinese company and pet food that is just like that another company has made in China. I think like if it just has a bunch of Chinese writing all over it, I would definitely stay away, but I don't necessarily think anything from China is necessarily bad. I just think they probably, I don't know. Ooh, there's another one of those things. Yeah, I understand kind of why the companies that the companies behind the apps that I use to get points for. I understand. Where did those things go? I understand why. Like, what the fuck? I understand why they like make me wait sometimes a while to get the points and stuff, or to get the gift card things and stuff. But I think it's really stupid. And I want them now. One of them actually does give me the gift card stuff immediately. Not rude, but it could be kind of, it could be sort of shitposty and trolly, just not really rude. Just like, oh look, I'm a dog, bark, bark, bark. There was this one account, this doesn't really have to do with that, but there's this one Twitter account. There's this one guy towards the beginning of Gamergate, and he would always kind of troll me a little bit. And I was like, I wish I had a Twitter account that was just to troll me, and they ended up creating Serious Walrus, and that was moving. And then I don't know what happened to Serious Walrus. I guess they just moved on and did something else. I got a nice black van. I'm gonna go pick up some pedophiles. Hey pedophiles, I got kids in my van. Yeah, that's how you lure pedophiles. You just like drive around a creepy van and it says on the side, children inside. And then you drive up or drive around and say, hey, I got some kids in here. I got some kids in here. Oh, come on, pedophile. I would like to pet you all day and all night. This is disturbing. Whee! I can't wait for Just Cause 3. I still have 2. But I think I kind of got a little tired of it after playing it for like 50 hours and not doing anything but just running around and being stupid. Where did the points go? I didn't get him! Stupid fucker! I don't understand how this works.
For a hard fight.
How? They don't want the candy though. That's the whole point. It's like the reverse. Oh, cool. I found some guys to kill. Damn, bitch! Oh. Haha, parts, that's so fun. Time for some dildo action. Take this, bitch. Getting closer. I have to fight him again. Do you want some free candy? The candy tastes so delicious. It's child flavor. Ew, I can't believe I just said that. Let's close. That's not gonna work with him. Gotta get a good gun. You put the lotion on the skin, or you give them the hose again. Oh my. That's bad. That's forbidden. That's not good for you to do. Hey, get back here, you little bitch. Damn it. You put the lotion on your skin, or else you get the rash again. Do you put cookies on your brain? Ew! Gross! That's disgusting! No! Ugh. You put the lotion on your skin, or else you get the hose again. You put the lotion on your skin, or else you get a rash again. You get the lotion on your skin, or else you get a rash again. I think after this I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it all! I'm gonna take a bath and put a toaster in it!
That's right, Deadwood!
And oh me, oh my, when I look at my life, so much shit posting. I wanna punch some people, and then
Better you than me.
Time to do it! I'm a sexy superhero man! Ew, what is wrong with you? That's just terrible. I need to find a woman to do it. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry for whatever I did to her.
She didn't even die. Now there's equality. And I'm gonna end it. Thanks for watching, that's it. That's very nice for you to do. Yeah, I won't forget to wrap the toaster or the toast in plastic before I drop the toaster in the bathtub. The toast is best toast. That's all, folks! That's all there is. There isn't anymore.